What is good? Hopefully we're interrupting whatever it is you are doing because it is another Wednesday. We're back again after an ugly weekend of football, at least for us. It was beautiful football. Football is back. I say ugly for us because the games we picked, we did terrible. But as well as most of everybody, I think the best record on the People's Picks was 3.
3 wins?
And only one person got 3 wins. Out of all the games you could pick, everybody picked a bunch of losers, including us.
We're all over that. But anyways, that means that's exciting football. So anyways, going straight over our People's Picks, of course, well, as we see in the NFL, we both went a beautiful 1-4. I said People's Picks. I mean our picks. Then we'll get into the People's Picks. So our picks, we went a good 1-4 collectively. Look at us. Terrible. Just amazing. And
but my Saints did win, so I wanted them to win. I was pulling for them to win, so we'll live with that.
Green Bay around. Anyways, for our college football, I honestly, what we'd pick? One game right?
Only one.
Who was it?
Miami.
Oh, over App State.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The rest of them, we failed.
Ohio State, lose.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that, though.
No.
Not mad at all.
Should have gone with the Ducks.
Go Ducks. I should have worn my sweatshirt for them.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, they get my respect. I will be wearing my Oregon. Oregon gets the win. Yes, happy for them. Big win. People's Picks, so like you said, we only had one person go right, and everyone was choosing their games. We gave it to the people.
It was up to you.
And you still chose wrong. Anyways.
That's all right. Here's the leaderboard.
Bam, throw it up there. Nice. Wow. Did they take the lead right there?
They did.
Incredible. Anyways, get this junk. Oh, they took the lead all by themselves because they were split.
Alone.
Is he the one that got 3 points?
Mm-hmm. Only one.
Go ahead on now.
Bunch of people with 2.
Oh, I see we got a new one in there. Mr. Greg wanted to ask for some bonus points. That's not how this works. No bonus points. Love it. We got a beautiful, 9 people up there?
Total of 9. That's right.
Where's
we
that?
need more. Need more.
Love it.
Get
More.
it out. Gone. We're back.
Gone. All right. Anyways, we're going to jump into, since NFL started this week, our early favorite MVPs.
Let's get it.
Are you ready for this? First off, I do want to say Mr. Aaron Rodgers was sitting very high at the leaderboard, the reigning MVP, and I just saw on Bleacher Report today his numbers has obviously dropped. And you know whose numbers are trickling up?
Who would that be?
We got a jersey over there. Oh, you can't see it on the camera. Anyways, Drew Brees' jersey hanging up there. It's your boy, Jameis Winston.
I can't get my fingers crossed. There's the hand.
Eat the dub.
He ate it. He delivered.
Now, don't get me wrong. He's still 2,500.
Oh, yeah.
But he went from 4,000 to 2,500. So they gave a little respect towards his 5 touchdowns. Anyways, he is not on my favorite for MVP.
Nah.
Can't say he's up there. Anyways, Aaron Rodgers, I don't think he's going to go back-to-back. A person that I think is going to come out, his name was up there early last year, had a great, phenomenal early season. I've been seeing him making some comments. He featured on the Manning's ESPN Plus Monday night football coverage.
Which
Russell
was great,
Wilson,
by the way.
It was. If you didn't watch it, is there a way to replay? Replay it. Anyways, you need to subscribe to ESPN Plus so you can watch it this coming Monday night because it was must-see TV. I'm glad you did say that because it was electric. Anyways, Russell Wilson's my top guy. I think he is going to have a great season, and he will finish it out this year.
Go ahead, pull up his stats because I'm gonna go ahead and give you another always MVP candidate.
Give it to me.
I'm looking at his helmet right over there. We had it in our set last week. It's of course Pat Mahomes.
He had a great game. Go ahead and tell
27 of 36, 337 yards passing. That's an average of 12.5 yards
a throw for 3 touchdowns. He was only sacked twice. Got the win, 33-29 over Cleveland.
So is their O-line good enough for him this time?
I think they may be. And if that means his O-line is good enough for him now, that
Super
could be
Bowl.
scary.
Super Bowl?
Could be scary. So, Mahomes
That's your top dog?
right now.
Oh, that's right now. I'm hopefully sticking with Russell Wilson the
Throughout
whole
the
year.
whole season.
Yeah, this is my guy that I think is just going to do it. He didn't necessarily. No, he had a great game. Let's just 18 for 23, 254 yards, 4 touchdowns.
I'd take that.
He also did run the ball for 9 yards.
Okay.
Hey, that's almost a point right there in fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Mahomes, 5 carries, 18 yards.
ooh, okay, yep, he doubled him.
MVP.
Anyways, so I'm sticking with Russell. I think he's going to do it throughout the whole year. We'll keep checking in on this as well of making sure who we see are moving up the leaderboards. Anyways, to the Heisman for college football real quick. We're just going to touch back on this because, of course, who had a great game? Mr. Bryce Young, of course. They didn't really need him that whole game. I know they took him out, I'm pretty sure, for the second half of that game. So, Bryce Young, of course, staying atop my 3. Who you got?
Spencer Rattler doing it to Western Carolina.
Good Lord.
76-0 was your final score. Rattler 20 of 26, 243 yards, 12.5 yards on average right there. 5 total touchdowns. He was sacked once. My word. He had 4 carries for 29 yards. His longest was 22. Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He was playing
The high school football team.
Yeah, equivalent, of course. But I want to check in on, of course, Mr.
Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, how'd you know? Because I started to stutter to say his name.
So I went ahead.
Thank you. Anyways, he went 14 for 22, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he also did run for a negative 4 yards.
Hey,
but he
okay.
was sacked twice, so of course that does hurt. They did play Murray. Now, of course, they start to play a little bit better teams. Stats may get
We'll see
better,
what
worse.
happens.
Well, I don't know. We'll
what
see.
happens.
I still think he's going to be flirting in there. He hasn't done anything to hurt himself, of course. And then, lastly, I know I want to check in on something. Do you have someone else you wanted to check in on?
The Texas A&M quarterback I told you to be on the lookout for, hurt, gone.
Yeah, he's
So,
gone.
No more watching out for him. He's
Get
done.
him out of there. Anyways, my last person is, of course, my 4th, Matt Corral. He did go 21 for 33, 281 yards, 5 touchdowns, and he did rush for 35 yards as well. Now, don't get me wrong. They did play a nobody team as well, but still, Lane Kiffin came back. Look at those numbers. Do you know how many touchdowns he threw last week? Do you remember?
I do not.
That's okay.
It
I
was
want
a
to look
lot.
it up real quick.
I think it was a good little bit.
Touchdowns.
Just
Touchdowns.
Okay.
Remember touchdowns. I'm clicking the wrong stuff. Clicking the wrong stuff, technology. So this week, remember, I reminded you, he threw for 5. Last week against Louisville, who I would say was a better team, he only threw for 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that does show, like I said,
Was his yards more?
his yards, passing yards,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay.
But touchdowns,
Touchdowns.
yes. So this coming week, I think we get a little bit of both. Maybe 4 touchdowns, maybe 325 yards.
Matt Corral.
Anyways, Matt Corral, those are my still top 4. Nothing's changed. I don't think anything will change. There's going to be my 4 going into it. Got anything to add to that?
No, I like it.
Love it. Anyways, now it is time for what did we see this weekend? I've got a lot of things. I'll talk briefly on them. Do you want to start us off?
I'll start us off with something that happened because of this weekend. USC, the Trojans, right here on the end, is without a head coach.
Should we
Got him out.
Should we briefly hit the rumor train?
Let's hear it.
Mr. Urban Meyer to USC is the rumor.
That's the rumor.
That is the rumor.
And I'm also looking right here. The Chiefs' offensive coordinator is eyeing the USC job. So USC's not eyeing him, but the Chiefs OC
Interesting.
Eric Bieniemy, something with a B.
Anyways,
Yeah.
that's a small little rumor that's going on. I'll bounce off of that.
Let's hear it.
First off, no football really related besides they were at a football stadium. Did you see the cat?
The cat.
I got multiple questions. How did the cat get up there? Who brought the cat? And one heck of a catch by the man with the American flag to save the cat, falling from the second, third story of the
It was all the
Hard
way,
Rock Cafe
all the way up
building.
there.
Like, wow, very impressive. And then bouncing right off of that, piggybacking right off of that, the sewer leak at the NFL game. Did you see that?
Pouring like a waterfall.
That is insane.
I would want my money back.
Insane. Okay, that's two of my things off just stadium wise that I saw. Third thing I've got to say, going to the Carolina, our team, our home team. I'm not looking forward necessarily to this coming weekend. We looked very rough against ECU. I think we got a lot to work on. Will Muschamp has his revenge. I think they are going to kind of give it to us. Paul Feinbaum said it doesn't matter who's at quarterback for Georgia. It is not going to matter, and I 100% agree with that statement. I don't think it will. They are just out-talenting us.
100%. I mean, obviously we'll talk more about it on Friday, but it's going to be a show
For Georgia.
for Georgia.
Yeah, right over there.
Probably a good old one-sided. I mean, it'll be a good test to see how good South Carolina's defense is, but South Carolina's offense is going to struggle, and it won't be fun. I think South Carolina's defense has a better chance of scoring than South Carolina's offense.
I do agree as well. Possibly special teams as well.
We can only hope.
Anyways, my last thing I have to point out was the game on Monday night.
Monday Night Football.
My goodness.
Ravens.
The Raiders and Ravens really put on a show. Especially the Raiders right there at the end of the game. My goodness. We got a nice deep ball bomb to our boy Brian Edwards. Stretches out. Touchdown. Place goes crazy.
Storm the field, as in the teams. It's over. Shaking hands. Calling it up.
But wait. There's a review. Ruling on the field.
Overturned.
We played more football. And boy, did we play more football. One thing happened after another. We had a ball go off a man's head for an interception.
And by the way, just a dime of a pass. If you're a receiver, you could not ask for a better ball. Through the hands, off the face mask of the opposing team, and into the hands of the opposing team. Turnover in the end zone.
Which we both saw coming.
We knew it.
That just spells trouble. When you think the game's over and you got to come out and try and score one last time, especially from the one, it typically does not happen, especially for the Raiders. Pick happens. Lamar gets the ball.
They lost focus.
And then what does Lamar do?
Lamar gave it back.
Right back. He said, I don't want it. Take it back. Have a sweet opening in your brand new stadium. Here you go.
Here's a win.
And that they did. Field goal kicker. Pipes it. Just pipes it. Gets it done. That game was awesome.
It wasn't a field goal to win.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because that's right. Add on to it. I completely blanked out. You're 100% right.
We thought we were going to get a field goal, but
But guess what happened?
Laundry on the field.
Delay a game.
Back them up. So here comes
Derek Carr comes back out and throws in absolute. I mean, I wouldn't say a dime. The guy was
He
wide
just
open.
floated it out there. The defense did not see it coming. Who runs a pass play when you just need to run the ball 5 yards?
Was a perfect play though. Was a perfect play. Ends it on a walk-off
Perfectly
touchdown.
timed.
Anyways, that game, I completely. It was so
That was my
late at
favorite
night.
part.
So late at night.
I was
just
ready to go to bed.
Completely forgot.
Yeah.
Loved it. That was a great game. That's how you end Monday Night Football. That's all I've got to say about this week. Did you have one more thing?
I'm tired of this weekend. Let's get on. I'm ready for this coming weekend. Hopefully some better games. Hopefully we can bounce back with our picks. Hopefully you can bounce back with your picks.
There are picks to be had. There are prizes to be won. Make sure
That's right.
you are commenting, like always, on the video every Friday. Stay tuned. We'll see you then. As always, shots up.